Hey, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to my channel, How You Figure. I'm Justin, and in today's video, we're going to look at that Hono Studios Magneto 6-scale figure. They finally released some images of this figure, and I can't wait to talk about it. Let's get into it. So before we jump in, at any point in this video, if you're really liking it, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. It'd really help out my channel, and any support I can get would be much appreciated. And also consider subscribing. I think you'll like it around here if you like videos like this. In Hono Studios, they already have the Wolverine up for pre-order at $160 before shipping and tax. I don't know what the price point for this Magneto is going to be yet, but Hono Studios is definitely a company to keep an eye on, who are giving us a lot of Marvel comic figures right now. And let's jump into looking at this Magneto and see what we have on our hands here. Let's get into it. And here we have it, the Magneto 6-scale action figure from Hono Studios. This is exciting. This is exciting. As good as that Wolverine looked, I didn't have that one pre-ordered. Full transparency. I was contemplating, the 1973 Days of Futures Past version has come out, the Hot Toys. I knew that Deadpool and Wolverine was coming out. Could I wait for that one? I was even looking at the Marvel X-Men animated series that Mondo was doing with the Wolverine figure, and I was thinking about getting that. But this price point here, and that's where you see this top point they make, the entry grade. The Wolverine's up for pre-order for $160. Now again, that's before pre-order and tax, but this Magneto figure to me looks amazing. The colors, the helmet, just everything. And we're going to get into looking at those photos here in a second, but I just wanted to show you this one real quick. Again, 1/6 scale, high quality, highly articulated, and supposed to come out in Q4 of 2024. So hopefully we get this before the Christmas season and we can enjoy it. Or if this is a gift for somebody, it gets here before Christmas and you can kind of have that under the tree. This Magneto figure looks phenomenal. So let's go through these. I've seen a few of these, but I haven't gone through all of these. So we're going to look at these together really quickly. This will be a quicker little recap here. We're just going to kind of, and right off the bat, we can see the full scale of everything here. It comes with these hand accessories. It comes with these different, I love how they do the comic book backdrop with these figures. Again, especially if you do a museum pose. I just think those are going to look so good stacked next to each other on a display. That's going to be really exciting. And if you don't know, they already have a Thor that they're teasing as well. So it looks like they're really going into the Marvel comic book line. But if you can just kind of see that, that looks phenomenal. It really gives off that comic book feel and vibe, which I think for these figures is amazing. And you can kind of see those nuts and bolts up there with the magnetic charge there, the magnetic hands. And we're going to go to this one. And here's, again, interchange with your own comic book. So this is a really, really cool feature that they have with these Hono figures is you can put any comic you want. If you have like a really cool comic book that you think is your favorite Magneto story, you can put it behind Magneto. You can change this one out and have another one. It looks like this one comes with it. It's probably just like a picture, if I had to guess, that goes with it. I think it looks phenomenal. So even if you didn't want to put your own comic book in there, this is a really good display. But that's an awesome option if you're a comic book collector to go with these figures. Let's see what else we got here. So we have, so I mean, just look at this figure. This figure looks really good. And again, if this one comes in, I could see this one coming in higher than 160. I think that this one could come in towards 180 simply because of some of the accessories we're getting, but hopefully it comes in at 160. But anywhere from 160 to 180, I still think would be a solid value from what I'm seeing so far. We got the wired cape. We have the hands with the magnetic feature. We got the magnetism effect accessory. So a lot of different things. I would definitely be having that magnetic effect accessory. I just think that that looks absolutely phenomenal. And you can kind of see the helmet. Look at the rich colors here. Look at the colors, the purple and the crimson, and just it just looks really good. And that mixed with the eyebrows, the head sculpt. I mean, this figure looks really good. I'm very impressed right here with this figure. And again, some of these I'm seeing for the first time. I mean, that right there just looks phenomenal. That just looks phenomenal right there. I just think that right there is a great great pose that I think could look beautiful on your display. Again, this could fit with any X-Men display, especially if you're doing like this comic display. And that's what I love about what Hono's doing so far, is that all these figures, even if that Thor does come out and you have the Wolverine and you have the Magneto, the beauty about Marvel Comics and doing stuff from the comics is all those characters a lot of times cross over, and so to have those by each other would be a really, really cool feature and would look really, really good. There's that Wolverine right there. Again, that figure looks phenomenal as well. But this Magneto is just a step up in my opinion. I just think that this one looks a little bit more, I don't know. I just think this is a step up from that Wolverine. And not saying the Wolverine doesn't look good, but there's just something about this Magneto figure that I think they did so well based on these images. But those two together would look phenomenal. Logan would have a tough time in this matchup, but he's trying, man. He's trying. And there we go, more of that. And this is kind of the look I'm looking at, the head sculpt with the these features for the magnetic hands. I just love that a lot. And again, we kind of are seeing some of the same images, just different angles. We got that picture right there that looks really, really solid with that wired cape. Kind of shows that off a little bit. Now that's a good, so the posability looks pretty good on this figure just based on what we're seeing. Again, we'll have to wait till we get these in hand to really see what the quality is like and to see what the quality is like, to see what the build's like, see what the articulation is like. Of course, that's what they'll put to kind of sell the figure. But based on what we're seeing, it looks like everything they're saying is going to be accurate, because that's a nice pose there. Again, not a whole lot going on in the pose, but you don't need to do too much with a Magneto pose. Like Magneto, you're not going to have to do too much posing. This is about as far as you would kind of want to go anyway for a character like Magneto. But that just looks really, really good. And here, I wanted to look at this one because of the head sculpt. That head sculpt looks really good. Now, again, the teeth actually look pretty solid. There's a little bit of an issue I have there, but other than that, I think the eyes look good. The eyebrows look good. Again, from what I'm seeing, this looks like it's going to just be, based on these prototype images, this will be the head sculpt that comes with, so you're going to have this type of Magneto on the shelf. But I think it kind of works, especially at this price point. Like, we have to make some, I guess, sacrifices somewhere when it comes with either accessories or a base or head sculpts to get this price point. You're basically paying for the figure that they're showing you, and for them to make it as good as this for that price point, I think you have to make some trade-offs there. But that, I mean, again, we're just kind of seeing the colors just look great. The cape, the wired cape, just really, really impressed with this. And this has made me definitely want to not only pre-order this one, but potentially pre-order that. Not potentially. If I pre-order this one, I will definitely be pre-ordering that Wolverine as well. Again, seeing some more of these images here. That's the image I like. That's how I'm going to display it. And it just looks really good. I mean, I can't speak enough about how I like the suit, how I like it's the comic book version of the character. It's that crimson and that purple. And we kind of see more of the different ones here that we've already discussed. Man, I don't know. Let me know in the comments what y'all think about this figure. Let me know what you're thinking with Hono Studios. Let me know if it's a line that you are looking forward to having in your collection. Thank you so much for stopping by and checking out this video. I really appreciate it. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you want to see more content like this. And let me know in the comments below if you plan on getting this Hono Studios Magneto figure, if you have pre-ordered the Hono Studios Wolverine figure, if you're interested in the Thor figure that they've teased. Let me know if this is a line that you're interested in and why. I would love to hear your opinion in the comments below. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.